In Japanese tradition, it is believed that between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the early morning is the time when demons, or yokai, cross the threshold between their world and the world of the living. This time frame, known as the Hour of the Ox, is considered particularly dangerous, a time when the boundaries between the spiritual and physical worlds blur, allowing the appearance of supernatural entities. These yokai, which include various types of spirits, monsters, and demons, are an important part of Japan's mythologies and legends. Yokai are not merely figures of terror, their presence in Japanese culture holds profound symbolic and social significance. Some represent collective fears, personifying natural disasters or diseases, while others serve as warnings against undesirable behaviors. For example, the Oni, one of the most well-known demons, is often seen as an embodiment of evil and justice, punishing sinners in the underworld. Exploring these disturbing paintings raises several intriguing questions. Where do these demons and spirits come from? Why were Japanese artists so fixated on these macabre creatures? Throughout this video, we will explore the dark and fascinating world of Japanese demons, exploring their origins, meanings, and how they have been represented in Japanese art. Let's begin. To understand the origins of the tradition surrounding yokai, delving into ancient Japanese mythology and folklore transmitted across generations is essential. Yokai encompass a diverse group of supernatural entities and spirits, spanning a wide range of creatures including demons, ghosts, and monsters. For instance, Yurei are ghosts representing the spirits of deceased individuals, often linked to tragic deaths. Mononoke, on the other hand, are vengeful spirits that possess living beings or inanimate objects. Bakemono are shape-shifting creatures, while Oni are traditional demons embodying evil and justice. The term yokai originates from Chinese, where the characters were used to describe humans under supernatural influence. In Japanese, it refers to mysterious and supernatural phenomena. The origins of yokai trace back to animistic beliefs and Shintoism, Japan's native religion, which held that spirits resided in every aspect of nature, from mountains and rivers to trees and rocks. With the introduction of Buddhism and other cultural influences, yokai stories began to merge and evolve, adopting both benevolent and malevolent characteristics. These supernatural beings often serve to explain inexplicable phenomena and impart moral lessons. One of the earliest artists to explore the yokai world was Toriyama Sekin. In his illustrated book series, Gazu Hayaki Yagyo, the illustrated night parade of 100 demons, Sekin compiled yokai from oral tradition, presenting them with a detailed and poetic style. His work not only preserved these myths, but also influenced the perception of yokai in popular culture. Sekin described each creature with a blend of fantasy and reality, giving them an almost tangible presence and fueling the collective imagination. Another prominent artist, Katsushika Hokusai, known primarily for his iconic work The Great Wave of Kanagawa, also had an interest in yokai, depicting them in several of his works. His series Hokusai Manga includes numerous yokai drawings, showcasing both his technical prowess and fascination with the supernatural. Hokusai portrayed these creatures with striking realism, merging mythology with detailed observation of the natural world. In the Edo period, another significant figure was Utagawa Kuniyoshi. Renowned for his dynamic and dramatic scenes of warriors and battles, Kuniyoshi also devoted a considerable part of his oeuvre to yokai. His Ukiyo-e prints captured the public's imagination with vivid and often terrifying depictions of these beings. As you've seen, there are countless ghosts in Japanese folklore, each with its own story, making it impossible to detail them all. However, in this video, I would like to focus on one particular figure that, in addition to being one of the most famous, has been terrifying Japan since its creation, the Yurei. Before we continue, I want to share that while making this video, I managed to compile the best selection of these paintings so you can have them in your home. Many of them are incredible, but I couldn't show them all in this video. On the website, you will find the entire collection available, along with over 300 historical paintings available as fine art prints or canvases in various sizes and finishes. Additionally, you can purchase one of these paintings as a phone case, so besides having it protected, you'll always carry a piece of art in your pocket. Shipping is completely free worldwide, so once you finish watching this video, I invite you to check out the catalog. I'm sure you'll find a painting that you'll love. You'll find a link in the description. Thank you to everyone who supports the channel by shopping in the store. As always, I'll display your names on the screen because it's thanks to you that making videos like this is possible. Yurei refers to traditional Japanese representations of ghosts, symbolizing the spirits of those who have died under traumatic circumstances. These spectral entities are depicted with long, disheveled hair, pale complexions, and white funeral kimonos, emitting a haunting and disturbing aura. One of the most chilling and well-known stories within the Yurei is that of Oiwa, a young woman whose tragic fate turned her into one of Japan's most feared ghosts. In an 1836 Ukiyo-e print, the artist Utagawa Kuniyoshi depicted Oiwa descending from a paper lantern with a disfigured face and skeletal hands reaching towards a terrified man. The story behind this image is unsettling. Oiwa, a beautiful and gentle young woman, was betrayed by her husband Iman, who poisoned and disfigured her to marry another woman. The poison caused her hair to fall out and her face to become horribly deformed, leaving her in a state of agony until her death. Her spirit, consumed by resentment and a desire for revenge, returned to torment Iman, appearing to him in terrifying and disturbing forms. Hokusai also created his version of Oiwa, depicting her as a melting anthropomorphic lantern with an open mouth as if ready to devour Iman. In almost every depiction, Oiwa reduces Iman to a trembling ball of pure fear. The persistence of her vengeful spirit reflects the Japanese belief in the relentless power of grudges and posthumous justice. This story is not just a tale of revenge, but also a warning about the consequences of deceit and betrayal. In the most well-known version of her story, after Oiwa dies, her ghost relentlessly haunts Iman, appearing to him in horrific visions and driving him to madness. Desperate, Iman flees, but Oiwa's spirit follows him wherever he goes. Eventually, Iman seeks refuge with Oiwa's brother, who upon learning the truth about his sister's death kills Iemen, fulfilling Oiwa's revenge. The legend of Oiwa has inspired numerous works of art and theatre, making her an icon of Japanese folklore. Her story became popular during the Edo period, especially through the kabuki play Tokaido Yotsuya Kaidan, which dramatizes her tragic life and relentless quest for vengeance. In kabuki theatre, portrayals of Oiwa are particularly chilling, with actresses embodying her pain and anger in a visceral manner, creating a terrifying experience for the audience. The Yurei and the story of Oiwa not only represent the beliefs and fears of past Japanese society, but also remind us of the consequences of our actions and the possibility that resentment and injustice can transcend even death. The image of Oiwa, with her disfigured face and vengeful spirit, remains a powerful symbol in Japanese folklore, a visual warning about the power of grudges and tragedy. I hope you enjoyed this video and now understand a bit more about these disturbing creatures. I would love to know if there are similar stories in your culture or country to these Japanese ghosts, as I'm sure that every culture has its own tales of similar nature. Leave a like if you found the video interesting, and subscribe so you don't miss the 2 analyses I upload weekly. Don't forget to visit inspiragio.com to purchase your favorite painting, and follow me on my social media. See you in the next video. Goodbye.